So I remember during my interview for the job that I currently have right now as a relationship banker, I was talking to my manager and her assistant manager, and they were asking me, they're like, "What do you think is the most important thing in sales?" And while most people say listening, really good listening skills, no one tells you how to put yourself in a position to listen. And if they do, they'll tell you something like, "Well, you should get the other customer to talk. You should get the customer to talk because when they're talking, you're listening and you're getting information." But what's even more important than that, I think, which kind of gets overlooked by more moderate salesmen or people that don't really talk about the in detail things that you actually need to put this into effect, is asking questions. And that's what I said in my interview. I said, I think one of the most important things for me that's helped me in sales is asking really good questions. And they kind of looked at me like they'd never heard that, or like I was like talking about something that, or like I was saying something that didn't make sense. But perhaps I should have gone into more detail, because if they had heard, "Oh, listening skills," they'd been like, "Yeah, totally. Yeah, this guy's great. He's gonna be great." But it's like when I say asking really good questions, what I'm really alluding to is when you ask the right questions, when you ask really good questions to a customer, they feel seen, because it shows, first of all, that you're paying attention, right? And at the beginning, like it's even more than that. If you ask a question that's really good, that gets the customer to think, and they talk to you in a very detailed way, they talk to you in such a way that you wouldn't have got these little bits of information had you not asked the question the way that you did. They're kind of impressed because they feel like you're actually trying to get to the root of how they think. And that's exactly right. The reason for asking really good questions is so that you can understand the customer from their own point of view, so that when you do present a solution, it can be accurately fit. It can be an accurate fit to what it is that they're dealing with. And you're not just like pitching stuff left and right without having heard where they are. Right? So I just want to remind you guys that and put that into effect, is like, if you're asking really good questions, it's going to be automatic that you're going to be listening to the customer more, because they're going to be talking more. And with that, you build more rapport. And with more rapport and trust, when more rapport and trust is built, the easier it is for you to get that yes at the end when you're going to ask for the sale.